take control of your online reputation. How can we respond to these reviews? One of the big things that a lot of people miss is that they don't respond. Even to a positive review, they don't say thank you or something like that. But every review, is tracked, measured, those types of things. You need to have a system in place for that. Definitely. You need to have somebody on your team that's responding to every review if that's not you. And then you need to have a strategy for dealing with negative reviews. I think that's a really big one as well, because you are going to get them from time to time, right? It's just what happens. And then, of course, reply. When you get a review, reply to that review. Put some sort of thank you in there. Here's an example of a review for Blind King. This is a company in Dallas. Jeff and his crew are the best, blah, blah, blah. We would give them 10 stars if we could, right? So obviously, let's write some sort of review, some sort of response to them. Be nice, of course, and just, come up with something. Thanks for the opportunity. Really appreciate your business. Tell your friends, something like that. So that's pretty easy. I think the big problem with this, maybe problem ain't the right word, but the biggest issue here is if you're getting a decent amount of reviews, it's kind of tough to come up with something new to say, right? You get kind of stuck in a rut, which isn't the end of the world. If you're responding, you're ahead of 95% of all the other businesses in town, right? But, if people are reading these, you might want to have a little flavor to them if possible. So here is one that I wrote in ChatGPT. So I pulled up ChatGPT this morning. I put the same thing in there. A customer left me this review, and then I put it in quotes. And then at the end, I said, help me write a short thank you note back to him. So it was a simple copy and paste. I typed 15 words, out of that. So plug that into ChatGPT. ChatGPT came back with this in, 20 seconds. It came back with this. Dear customer, thank you so much. It's a pleasure working with you. Your satisfaction is our top priority. Blah, blah, blah. Right. So not horrible. I would probably take this and edit it a little bit. I'd probably take out the word dear and just start with Joe or Julie or whatever the customer's name was. Thank you so much for your kind words. It was a pleasure. We're thrilled that you're happy. Right. I think that's enough. I don't think you need all this other salesy kind of stuff. Right. Maybe it's a little bit over the top. But that's ChatGPT trying to be very helpful, right? Which is fine. But I think these first 3 sentences, or what is that? Yeah, 3 sentences. I think they're perfect. That's a great response. Easy to do. You told ChatGPT what the customer said. It came back to you with a response. Now, one other thing you can do, and I forgot to put this on here, but you can do the same thing here for a negative review. Hey, ChatGPT, we got this review, because our guy backed into the customer's gutter, right? And dented the gutter. They left a 3-star review. Help us write a reply to this. So ChatGPT is really good about that too. Creating some sort of very friendly response. Now, in a lot of cases, us as humans, we want to come back, especially if we get a 1-star. We want to come back and say, oh yeah, and that's a really bad idea. In that case, we typically say, write the review, but don't submit it. Wait 24 hours, edit it before you submit it, right? So kind of have a cool down period. If you get one of those 1-star type reviews, but don't do it right away. And quite honestly, use ChatGPT to come back with something much more calm and probably a little nicer in a lot of cases. But anyway, wanted to toss that in there. I think it's a great idea to use the technology that's out there to come up with some different things that are changing every time. So